Mrs. Miranda, Mr. Miranda, Mr. Bizza, Mr. Weitznegger, distinguished customers of Hermle and potential customers of Hermle. At the outset, I would like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Miranda and SICO for organizing this event and the entire team of Philips for organizing this wonderful event here in Pune. And also for honoring us as we were the first customers of Hermle. I would also like to congratulate Philips for doing this great job of promoting Hermle, and I would like to congratulate the Hermle for finding a good partner in Philips. It goes both ways, and I'm very happy that you've sold a lot of machines in India. Although I've been away for 3 weeks to Germany, and I have a lot of work to catch up, I got back only on Saturday, I decided to come here for 4 reasons. I believe Hermle does produce the most precise and reliable 5-axis machine in the world. India as a country needs best machines to be competitive and fulfill the Make in India mission of our Honorable Prime Minister, and to be strong in exports. So I thought I should share my experience here. My tryst with Hermle started in the year 1990 when I worked as an apprenticeship trainee in Weiler Werkzeug Maschinen in Germany. I did a 3.5-year apprenticeship course there, and I can tell you, every boy working there would run to a Hermle, although there were Deckels, Mahos, and Kunstmann machines standing in the shop floor. And I was one among them who also was running to a Hermle whenever an opportunity was given to mill. And the first milling machine I ever worked on in my life was coincidentally a Hermle in the Weiler apprentice shop. As I mentioned, the first contact was during my apprenticeship, and thereafter, when we started the GD Technical Training Institute in Coimbatore, my father said we should go in for a 5-axis machine. This was in the year 2002. And when a lot of discussions were taking place as to which machine we should buy, for me, the first choice was a Hermle, and that's how we started with a Hermle C600U. Many people did come and ask us at that point of time, Hermle doesn't even have a proper service setup in India, and you're going in for a Hermle. And I visited the Hermle factory, and I would like you to pass my regards to Mr. Wonier and Mrs. Marquardt. They were the first people who received me and showed us around the factory, and I was straight away confident what we were doing was right by going in for a Hermle. And at that point of time, the only man whom I could trust to take care of the service was our very close friend and our ex-employee, Mr. Shivadas. I requested him to go to Germany for training, and he was the first person to get trained at Hermle to take care of the service of our machines. And very soon thereafter, we had the C40U, and a little later we had the C30U, and very soon we would be going in for a C42 or a C32. It is under debate. We'll be ordering our 5th machine. You may wonder how a small company like GD Weiler can keep adding Hermle machines. It is simple. We are one among the 4 machine tool builders of manual lathes who supply machines as per the DIN 8605 standards. 3 are there in Europe, 1 in India. 60% of our business is exports, and 50% of that goes to Germany. And around 20% of the machine tool exports from India to Germany is by GDY. So when we supply our machines to Germany, we supply approximately in total about 270 machines per annum to Germany. And most of our machines are running in companies like Audi, BMW, Volkswagen, Ina Scheffle, and very soon I think few of our machines might land up in Hermle too. Our machines are used in tool rooms and in training centers. We have some of our machines running also for a very critical part, 10 of our CNC machines, 3 shifts, sometimes even on Sundays, producing hard turn parts for ZF gearboxes, which go into the 8 and 9 speed gearboxes of Mercedes and BMW. So when we ship machines from a country like India to Germany, we also, with that level of quality, we also get a certain price. And that gives us the cushion when we give the quality to also buy quality machines for our machine shop. Now, what was the key decision at that point of time to buy a Hermle for us was basically getting the concentricity in the headstock bore within 5 microns consistently on both axes, the coaxiality between both the bearing bores. There were enough vendors who had other Japanese machines, high-end machines, HMCs. We tried the job in many companies, but nobody was able to give it within 5 microns consistently. There were thermal drifts going up to 14 microns. But Hermle was one company which was able to do it. And it was the key decision because our German partner who buys the machines and sells it in Germany would not accept anything more than 10 microns, which means we had to achieve half the tolerance, which is 5 microns. And that is how we landed up buying our first Hermle. Similarly, we got our gears ground by Shanti Gears on rice shower gear grinding machines. Our geared lathes should not have a decibel level of above 73 decibel. In Germany, as per the German law, where when people come into a working environment, if it goes above 74 decibel, they have to have headphones, ear protection. So this was a very stringent rule, and if the noise level goes anywhere 1 meter around our lathe, we had big problems. So the gears were good, but the gearboxes were making noises. But when we machined the gearbox on a Hermle, the noise was gone. So it was very clear we imported gears even from Germany and fitted it on the Indian gearbox. It made noise, but on a German gearbox it did not make a noise. So that's how we landed up. One more reason for Hermle. So indexing accuracy, positioning repeatability were fantastic on a Hermle. And I would like to share with you, we all know the human factor is the most important factor. In every one of our machine shops, we have accidents, we have crashes. But in a Hermle, to really damage the spindle, you need quite a bit of effort. Unless you crash really hard on the Z-axis vertically, you cannot damage the spindle. If the knock in the Z-axis is a little small, nothing is going to happen. You can have knocks on the side. Our people have become experts. They themselves readjust the spindle, and within 7 to 8 hours the machine is running again. And you can buy spindle heads, keep it in your factory. In case you damage it completely, change it, send it to Hermle, get it reconditioned, get it back. So, and we have some very difficult parts. We have 4 gearboxes placed on the outside. We use Stark 0-point clamping systems for indexing it on the outside. And we have something like 30 tools. We are on the limit of the tool changer. Every index, the table swivels, goes around, and the machines have been running like this for 5 years, 6 years, without losing a bit of the accuracy, even a bit of the accuracy. So recently, I was thinking of going in for a HMC for not non-accurate parts, but I told our production head, Mr. Shivakumar, who's sitting here, also think of, suppose we need to do some boring. We'll go and we should be able to do it on the HMC. So let us buy a HMC with a HSK 63. So I was in Germany last week, and he went to a Japanese machine tool builder, checked out the machines, and he sends me a mail. Sir, if you want to do anything to do with bores, for the premium what we have to pay, let's pay and buy a Hamley. So that is the confidence that the people down in the shop floor want a Hamley. So there's nothing better that you can ask for. And we believe, since we have started our machine tool exports all over the world, now we need more Hamley machines, and we will definitely be going in for more Hamley machines. And I wish Philips to expand more, push more Hamley machines into India, and big thanks to SECO. I wish you also good luck with Hamley, and maybe we can also partner with you in future. The presentation was fantastic. It covered every aspect. And once again, thanks to both of you, and looking forward to a very, very long association with Hamley. Thank you. One and all.